Greetings, metalheads, and welcome to No Nonsense Metal Reviews. I'm George, and today I'm back with another Bands You Need to Hear recommendation. Another band, if you're not familiar with this particular outfit, then you seriously need to check them out. So, today's band you need to hear is one of many, let's face it, there's no shortage of blackened thrash metal bands emerging from the undergrounds, from the crypts in today's scene. There are some fantastic bands out there who have been ploughing the furrows of blackened thrash, blackened speed metal, blackened heavy metal, an abundance of bands. We've got the excellent Hellripper, we've got Midnight, we've got Bewitcher, we've got Vulture, Knife, just to name a few. They're just the handful that come to mind immediately, but there is an inexhaustible supply of blackened thrash speed heavy metal bands around. But one of my current favourites, emerging from the UK scene, from Derby, in fact, Derbyshire here in the UK, as I say, been around for a few years now. They've now got 2 full-length albums in their discography, 2 very good full-length albums in their discography. I am, in fact, talking about Devastator. Now, this particular outfit are a very, very good band indeed. Certainly a band you need to hear. But they have 2 full-length albums, as I say, a couple of bits and pieces here and there, quite a period of time between the 2 albums. So we had the debut album, I think this was released in 2020. This is, and just note that awesome album cover, heretical album cover. This is the brilliant Baptized in Blasphemy. Great album, 2020, I believe. And then this year, 2024, we've had the newest album. Check out that artwork. This is Conjurers of Cruelty. So what we've got here is blackened thrash, yes. However, they meld a lot of different elements into their blackened thrash. Sometimes it sounds a little bit more rock and roll, like a serious Mötorhead or Venom kind of nod and leaning. Other times it is much more thrashy. We're talking speedy riffs. Other times it's a bit more kind of heavy metal, traditional heavy metal. So it's not just shrieking black metal, nor is it just insane ripping speed thrash. It is a good combination of all of the above. And it's done really, 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 really well. So we'll start off with the debut then, Baptized in Blasphemy. Short and sweet effort, no more than 30 minutes. In this particular format, this is a nice digipack reissue from 2023, in fact, courtesy of Listenable Records, with a extensive live set actually from the Great Bloodstock Festival in 2022, would have been. And this is a great album. This is a very strong album indeed. It's a perfect mix of very, very much Mötorhead and Venom inspired rock and roll, black and roll, heavy metal, that kind of stuff. More thrashy elements in there, almost like Teutonic level thrash, and good old earlier second wave black metal. Brings bands like Mayhem, Darkthrone to mind. It kicks off with a very Mötorhead inspired Howling Night. Don't know if you can see that. It's quite difficult to read the red on black there, but Howling Night, a fantastic way to kick off the album. One of my favourite tracks from this album. It's a real rockin' number. It's great. It's a very good, memorable, catchy track. Strong vocals, great leads, fantastic riffs, great drumming. Right from the off, you get the impression that these aren't just fast and loose songs by fast and loose musicians. They're actually good at what they do. They can play their instruments. Then we've got Worship the Goat, which is a thrashier number, fast, blackened, bring in good old mayhem to mind at times there. Hail Death is a bit of an album standout here, although I will say there isn't a bad track on this album. This is one of those albums, you stick it on, you're pretty focused for the whole thing. It's rocking, start to finish. There's no filler. It is all diabolical, devastating killer. Devastator. Great name as well. And let's not forget, great logo. Nice logo. I like it a lot. So Hail Death, brilliant track. Send Them to Hell, excellent. Death Slut could easily have been a midnight outtake, to be honest. It's a great track. It's got that kind of sleazy Black and Speed vibe there. Very, very good though. Spiritual Warfare is an absolute ripper. I'm talking Teutonic level ripping. Absolutely love that number. Baptized in Blasphemy, the title track is brilliant as well. A great way to close out this short and sweet album in good style with a very, very strong, worthy title track. Just pure, blinding black and thrash. Excellent stuff. Great shrieking vocals, great rougher style there. Excellent stuff. Then we do get a very good live set here as well. Bloodstock Festival, hallowed ground in Derby. Absolutely great live set we get here with some earlier material, a few of the sort of first album tracks as well, scattered across here. Good crowd interaction. Judging by the number of odes to Lemmy, referencing his classic crowd interaction, his inter-song banter, I think Mötorhead is clearly a big influence here, but a very good ripping set. So let's fast forward 4 years. We've had some singles in the meantime, we've had other bits and pieces. We've got Conjurers of Cruelty. This is a fantastic album. This is probably going to feature, I should think, in quite a number of top albums of the year, 2024, because it is ripping. There's been a clear progression here, development, they've come a long way, advanced in their songwriting, in their musicianship, and their ability to play. What we've got is just a really, really strong album. Really good album. Black and thrash. Delivers the goods. Not reinventing the wheel. But as I say, Devastator are doing something good with something and new, invigorated with something that's well established. So Conjurers of Cruelty kicks off with a very atmospheric intro there. Building the scene. It's ominous. And then we kick straight into Conjurers of Cruelty. A very worthy title track, hell of a track, heavy, fast, brilliant, riffing, absolutely riffing, excellent. I love it. Then we've got Black Witchery, which is again very Black and Speed, very, very much in the vein of Hellripper and Midnight. Very good though. Ritual Abuse, Evil Never Dies. One of many album standout moments there. Killer track, absolutely love that one. We've got more of a combination of, I guess, thrash and black metal, but we're also seeing flourishes of more traditional heavy metal stylings coming through there as well. Walpurgisnacht, if that's correct pronunciation there. That's a bit more of a rocking tempo. Again, the Mötorhead and Venom vibes comes through very strong there. Necromantic Lust, sleazy, short and sweet. Deathspell Death-Thrash is where we get a real kind of mayhem, ominous, sinister vibe. Just like on the first album where we've got Hail Death, the third track there. We've got these really big black metal, far more black metal sounding tracks. Great riffs, real atmospheric nature there. And the vocals adopt a far more traditional second wave black metal vocal style. Then we've got Bestial Rite, Killer, Sharpen the Blades, Thrashing, Rabid, Morbid Death. A longer track, heavy, Black and Speed, Black and Thrash. Absolutely brilliant. 2 albums, 2 very good albums. I will say, of the 2, I am really loving Conjurers of Cruelty. That's the kind of one that I'm leaning more towards at the moment. But both are brilliant. I just think this one has a notable touch more to it in terms of its structure, the songwriting, just the excellence of the songs, really. Definitely essential listening, as I say, for any fans of Midnight, Hellripper, if you like your good old Teutonic thrash as well, if you like your early second wave black metal, you're probably going to dig this stuff. They are a homegrown band that you absolutely need to hear. So these 2 versions, say these nice digipack versions, I actually picked up from the band's Bandcamp page not that long ago. I think they had a bit of a clear out of older merch in order to, I don't know, make way for new stuff, I suppose. And I picked up a few shirts as well. So I thought I'd show these off as well. We've got this very cool Worship Death artwork here. We've got some sort of Reaper looking figure. We've got some crosses. Got great bold logo there. Very, very cool. Really like that one. It was about a tenner, so wasn't going to pass up that opportunity. And I'm a sucker for a long sleeve. I love a good long sleeve. I picked up this ditty. This baptized in blasphemy artwork. We've got the goat's head looking diabolical. Nice bold red logo there. Very, very cool. Like that a lot. And down the sleeve, something I always appreciate. Lots of little red logos. Very, very cool indeed. So check it out. I would say check out Devastator if you like black metal, thrash metal, speed metal, that good old stuff. You've got some great tracks here. Very memorable, very catchy. From the first album, Baptized, you need to check out Howling Night. That is essential. Hail Death. Spiritual Warfare. Those are your three that you need to check out. But to be honest, it's a short and sweet album. You're not going to lose anything by listening to it in its entirety. The live set is also well worth hearing. And then from the excellent Conjurers of Cruelty, we've got the title track, which is amazing. I'd say Walpurgis Nacht is a brilliant one that you need to hear, as is Deathspell Defloration. Those are your three again. But they're both worth checking out. They're a great band, doing great stuff, good vocals, great riffs. These albums are packed with speedy riffs. It's the sort of stuff you put it on, you're constantly drumming, tapping along, head banging. Love it. What more could you want? Energetic, evil, and awesome. Check it out. Show some support for the band. Check out, if you like it, check out their Bandcamp page. Pick up some awesome merch. They've got loads of great designs on there. So my friends, are you a fan of Devastator? The mighty Devastator? They're going places, doing well for themselves. I think at the minute, or recently, or upcoming, can't quite remember, they're hitting the European shores alongside the equally excellent The Infernal Sea. So they are an active band. They are around touring. If you get a chance, go check them out. I haven't had the honour yet. One day, hope to change that, of course. But if you're not familiar with Devastator, check them out and let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, my friends. Do feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. The support is very much appreciated. Do get involved. Do check back soon for more reviews and recommendations of all the good, heavy things. Until next time, take care of yourselves, my friends, and stay freaking heavy.